God. I
can't breathe. His head is about to explode.
I can't breathe.
2 hours later.
Oh my God! It's a 40-year-old!
You like it?
It's not bad.
I feel like it's like a movie. Don't you feel like it's a movie?
You when it's like a movie?
Yeah, I like it when it's a movie.
Danny?
This is 17 millimeters, so it gets only this distance.
Danny?
What's up?
Why do you gotta be dramatic like that? Like,
Why?
when the camera's pointing at you, and you like...
Why you trying my manhood?
Go on this.
What?
Listen,
play. We gonna stay with this.
What do you think this is? Yo, we gotta get you away from these women, man. We gotta keep you around some men. It's alright, it happens. It's life. Stuff you gotta deal with. Ooh, there's some good soccer games on right now. It's time to go watch the World Cup. So far, I'm loving this lens. It's a beautiful lens. I'm just enjoying it. Poor little Vic is knocked out. We were hanging out last night at TGI Fridays. It was a good time. Poor little guy didn't get enough sleep. Me, I only caught like 4.5 hours. I always do that to myself. I hate it. It's terrible. But do what you gotta do. I was up late researching something last night. Have fun doing it. It was cool.
Plus this.
He was going back and forth. It looks like 1,000 years old.
Vic, wake up, man. Look at this. Check 1, 2. I'm currently testing out this new lens. I'm liking how this is looking so far. Right now, I currently have 2 little lights on. No overhead light. Kind of dim in here. But this is the main reason that I got this lens, because it's clarity. And that's very important to me. Like when I got my Canon G7X Mark II, I was looking for the footage that was perfect in low light conditions. I like to be able to record in places that have no overhead lights, just ambiance everywhere. I'm liking what I'm seeing so far, because my other lens, it looked terrible. At night, no good. So when the lens is focusing in and capturing your face, it goes in and out automatically. So I need to learn how to play with the manual settings. It doesn't seem like a problem to me. I heard somebody complaining on the internet about it. And let me try this lens, because Sigma makes some good stuff. I believe. I mean, from the footage that I've seen, especially that came from a couple people that make videos on YouTube who use the Canon 80D and they use the Sigma. It's like 18-35 and it's a 1.8 aperture. And that sucker looks amazing, 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 especially with this camera right here. Definitely gotta hold this by the lens itself, because you cannot hold it by the frame. It's just too heavy in the front. This is the most comfortable position you could put it in. Some people may argue, oh, it's heavy, it's so heavy, I can't stand it, it's heavy. It's like running around with a machine gun. My next on the agenda is to get the Video Mic Pro Plus. Hopefully I could sell something to get that. I like that about B&H. They take your old stuff. I mean, you're not gonna get the best price for it. They'll just give you what they consider a fair price, because they want to make a profit off of it. You're better off selling your stuff on your own. Feels good to have a new lens. Makes a big difference. I also wanted to check to see if it had like a little bit of bokeh in it while I'm talking. It has a little bit. It's just not too much, which I like because it keeps the quality crisp. So I've discovered that whenever you have an aperture on a lens that is higher than a 2.8, normally it doesn't operate well in low light settings. Anything 2.8 and less works to perfection. preferably 1.8. Now this right here was my first vlogging lens. This is 10 to 18. It's a little wide angle lens. It's pretty amazing. See, it says right here 4.5 to 5.6 aperture, right? It operates to perfection off of natural light, so it needs some lighting, some serious lighting. But this lens right here, the lighting is really good. Now my best lens for portraits is the 50mm 1.4 lens. This bad boy right here. It's a 1.4 aperture. It's pretty sick. But this thing is dope. I love this lens. I can't wait to do some photo shoots with this. My method to my madness is when I take pictures, I take a whole lot of pictures because I don't qualify myself to be good at taking pictures. I think anybody can do it. Anybody can sit there and grab a dope camera because the camera does most of the work. Get a dope camera, open up some Lightroom or some Photoshop and play around with it. You could even play with Polar, and that's free. It's spelled P-O-L-A-R-R. You go to polar.com, you could use their stuff for free, which is almost on the same level as Lightroom, and it's pretty good. But the low light settings was my main thing. I don't like to be looking fuzzy. You start seeing the blackness into the screen, it just doesn't look too good. I don't like that.